Hey guys, welcome to the garage. Lee and I are working on repurposing some of the chairs that we have for our back patio.
That has sentimental value to us. But unfortunately the chairs have gotten extremely weathered and are just not holding up. The table is great. So stick with us and see what we come up with. As you can see, I have just stripped the chair down. Just its bare bones. This is where the backing was.
And I'm gonna work on getting some of the wood ready for the backs. Come along with me. This is where we keep all of our scraps, and I think I'm gonna end up using these guys. They're just under 4 inches wide, so I can cut them down into 2-inch slats, and I think that's what I'm gonna end up using. I'm gonna need approximately 12 when I'm finished, so I should be able to do it with 6 pieces. Let's head to the table saw. I have got my gauge, my width here, set for 1 3/4 inches. And I have my block that I use to slide my wood, keeping my hands away from the blade, and my feeder stick. The only other thing I need is power. Last thing, safety goggles. Now I should be able to take the one that's left and trim it down also. Now that I know that all the boards are the same size, at least in width, I'm gonna go ahead and clean them up. These are actually boards that we took off a pallet. We just disassembled the pallet. We reuse the wood for tons of projects. So I'm gonna use the planer and clean up the edges and get them all looking nice and new. All right. Now you can see the difference between the one that I've planed down and cleaned up and the one that still has the rough edge. So we're gonna flip these over and do the same thing on the rough side. Okay. Now I'm gonna clean up the edges by running them through the opposite side. And because I know they're all the same width, I'm gonna run them through multiples. Okay, so now I have all of my boards for all of the chairs finished, looking good. And they need to be cut to the size for each specific chair. Now what I mean is that this is where we're going to mount the brackets. However, my boards are all different lengths and we need to cut it down to size. So let's measure and figure out what we need. Okay, looks like 19 3/4 inches. Let's set up the saw. Okay. Since I have two captain's chairs and each chair will take 3 brackets, I'm going to do 6 brackets at 19 3/4 inches. Okay, that's going to be my approximate placement for these braces. I do need to purchase screws that'll go through this metal bracket into the wooden pieces. So 1.5 inches would probably work perfectly. Guess I better go to the store. Lee is going to start painting the spindles that we've already got cut, and I'm going to finish cutting the rest of them for the other 4 chairs, and we'll make a little assembly line of it. Hey guys, next step in the chair project. Lee has got them all painted, sealed, cut to size. Next is applying it to the back of the chair. Now, we're going to position the slats where we want them and get them ready to be drilled in. One chair is done. We decided to put the boats in from the back side. Thought it'd give it a little bit of a plainer look on the back side, and believe the cushions will hide these. If we need to, we'll come back and grind these down, but we don't believe we'll have to. Just to give you a look from the back. Here's the look from the back, and as you can see, it is a lot more of a smooth finish there on the back. Gives a little bit cleaner look. And of course the board's painted up. Now all we need is cushions for this chair onto the other 4 chairs. Okay, so the chairs are done. We've got new cushions in them. Check them out. You can see our handy wooden slats and our tufted chair back. Good as new. Thanks for joining us for this project. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more content we post every week.
Thanks, guys.
See ya!
That has sentimental value to us. That has sentimental value to us.
Lee and I are working on oops. Let me fix that.
As you can see, ooh, nice thing. Not much paper there. Okay. There we go. Okay.
You'll have to come down to my level. Thanks for joining us.
Try that.